Hey everyone, it's Emmy. So today I'm going to be doing a mermaid look with the prosthetics I made. I'm just going to use some spirit gum to adhere this. This is just the Global Colours one. I got this from Riot. So I'm just applying some spirit gum to the skin. You don't want to get this in your hair, and I definitely should have tied my hair up a bit better. So you just want to put it on and then tap it so that it's a bit tacky and it dries faster. And I also applied it onto the back of the prosthetic as well, and yeah, just gotta hold it on there until it dries. So I placed the gills in possibly the worst place ever. They really just didn't want to stick at the edges. I also didn't want to get them stuck in my hair, and because I made them on a flat surface, they were quite stiff and didn't really want to bend to fit around my neck. So next time I'll probably make them shorter, and also probably make them on like around a Coke bottle or just around a brown surface. So then I just did a couple off camera because it took so long for all of this to dry. It took me like an hour or longer just to put these prosthetics on, because you have to hold them in place so that they dry. I didn't place the gills evenly and the fronts of them didn't stick. I then decided to cut up the chest piece I made because I just didn't like it. And then I played around with where I wanted to put it and decided on the cheekbone, which again I regret. But yeah, so here just putting on the spirit gum, tapping it till it's tacky, and also putting it on the back of the prosthetic and tapping it till it's tacky again, and then just placing it on top of the spirit gum on my cheek. So this one I did place way too close to my eye. I definitely should have had it a little bit lower. It was also just too thick for the place that I put it. So here I'm just grabbing some glue stick and blocking out my eyebrows. This is definitely easier than how I did it in my Maleficent video, like really scooping out a ton and just like laying it on top of your eyebrow is definitely the way you want to go. I did this really haphazardly. I didn't really concentrate on what I was doing. I just kind of wanted to get them down. So I'm just taking some Global Colours liquid latex in a palette and then just using a wedge sponge to try to blend the edges of my prosthetics. I again put that triangle prosthetic way too close to my eye, and you don't want to go too close to your eye with liquid latex because the fumes burn. So yeah, I'm just trying to blend the edges as much as I can. I'm really like packing it on to the edge of the prosthetics, which it doesn't turn out great. This is definitely a redo video. I need to redo this. So I'm just adding another coat of glue on my eyebrow to make sure that's really stuck down. So this is the finished application of the prosthetics. I did use some cotton on the triangle piece. Couldn't get that gill to stick down around my neck, but I just used the cotton to try and blend the edges the best that I could, and it turned out terrible. So this is the BYS Bruise color wheel. I'm going to take the blue and the yellow and mix them together with the Australis white matchmaker drops, just to try and get like a bluey greeny tint to the skin. It came out a lot greener than I intended. So here I'm just powdering the liquid latex and the prosthetics so that the foundation can go over and they're not sticky. And now I'm just applying that mix of cream colours and matchmaker drops. So I got this kind of khaki colour, which isn't what I wanted, but it ended up looking okay. And I did take that down onto my chest. And then just used my regular concealer under my eyes and like kind of on the high points of my face to highlight. And then I just powdered everything with the RCMA No Colour powder. I'm now taking some blue eyeshadow and just shading under all the scales just to give them a little more depth. Unfortunately, with my prosthetics, the way that I made them, this really shows the texture of them, which I kind of don't mind. It kind of makes it look more like they're under the skin, which I like for this look, but yeah. So now I'm taking a purple and deepening up that shading. And then later on, I do also go in with a black. So these are the two colors I'm using. They're from the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I pretty much use that palette for the whole look, including the eye makeup when I get to that. I do also use the lighter blue in that, just all the matte colors to shade and deepen and highlight a little bit and just help to blend. I'm going into the gills and really trying to make it look like they are open. And I'm just taking the lightest shade in the NYX Brights palette and just going all over my eyelid. And I also used it on the scales just to blend out the shading on there. And now taking the darker blue and just going on the outside. I'm kind of doing a halo eye, and this is a technique that I saw Samantha Ravndal do, where she didn't join up the deeper colors on the eyes. She just left the center of them open. And she did this on deep set eyes, and I have very hooded eyes, and I actually really liked how this turned out on my eyes. So I think from now on I'm going to be doing my halo eyes like this because it just looks so much better. I don't know what happened to the lighting here, but I now look very, very blue. I think at this point I'm putting in the purple just to deepen up the blue on the eyes, the outer corners. And just taking that under the eye as well. So this eye look is my favorite part of the whole look. I feel like it came out very, very pretty. I really, really like it. I'm definitely going to do another halo eye like this and kind of go more in depth of what I'm doing. So I'm now taking the Chi Chi Precious Stones highlighting palette, and I took the aquamarine color and just put that in the center of the lid because it's the shimmeriest light blue that I had. I don't really have many light blue shimmers, and I pretty much put this all over my face. Like all my highlight areas, I highlighted the scales, I highlighted the gills, I put it all on my upper lip, I put it on my bottom lip, on my chin, just everywhere, because this color just, it changed the look from being too green to a nice blue color that I wanted. And these highlighters really just make your skin look wet, which is exactly what you want for a mermaid. So now I'm using these Stila Magnificent Eye Glitter, whatever they're called, into the blue. I think it might be a limited edition one, and I'm just packing that over the aquamarine color on my eyes just to give it more of a sparkle and bring in some purple. And I'm now going on the outer corners of my eyes with black, again just to really deepen the outer corners. And I just took a warm kind of purple shade just to bring back purple into the eyes a bit because I feel like I lost it, and I just wanted to add a little more colour into the look rather than just keeping it with the blues. So I'm just taking a Essence Blue eyeliner and just putting that on my waterline, top and bottom, and then just some black mascara. I then put these gems on my forehead just using lash glue, just glue them. I got these gems from a random shop in a suburb near me, just like a $2 shop type thing, so unfortunately I can't help you find them. But yeah, just kind of put them on. And then I did use the Jeffree Star Weirdo Lipsticks Black, and I'm just putting the highlight colours over that. I think I mixed Aquamarine, Sapphire and Amethyst from that Chi Chi palette and just put that on top of the black. And then I did use the Stila eyeshadow as well and just patted that over the top. And I'm just putting some Ardell Wispy lashes on, and this is the finished look. I did add some purple gems as well in between the blue ones just to bring that purple in again. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the look. It didn't turn out as great as I wanted. I definitely need to practice my prosthetic applications and making them as well. But yeah, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you here, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.